Hello YouTubers, here it is again, the ideal of GANs. GANs is get in nanostate, not steak as in the meat, but state as in like states of America, like Utah and states, different states of plasmatic, where they have all that gobbledygook with the Keshi Foundation. However, I'm studying sort of kind of practicing things. So this here is a glow bug plug. Right. So with my eyes, because the camera's pretty blurry for some reason, lighting quite glary, I'm not too sure what that is. It says input, so it's the New Zealand input, 100 to 240 volts with the 50 to 60 hertz, 0.25 amps is low amps inputting, but outputting is 5 volts with the 100 milliamps, so it's low milliamps and it's down low like 100 milliamps. Right. So what I'm going to do is get a couple of pegs and some salt water. For some reason I put in some laundry detergent just because of a caustic content, but that's raising the pH and that's an almost thing. So for some reason it just was in amongst it, and I thought, bugger it, I'll do it. And I chucked in some salt, just table salt, but it was not table salt, it was potassium iodide, the iodine salt. So flip on the switch. Now the negative electrode is on, not on the metal, but in the liquid and submerged, which is good. And that won't corrode, but the positive one I have attached to a silver, possibly copper underneath. Maybe it's silver coated, maybe it's just been caustically shined or chromed. We'll find out. It's already going dark in there, and maybe there's gold content, and it seems to have a gold tinge to it. So try the lighting. Okay, now you can see those. We have a light. In New Zealand we use lights that have 100 watts. That's a lot of power usage. Switch it back off. Okay, so you'll never see the carbon gas that's formed, carbon dioxide, or whatever it is, CO2, that's the same word as carbon dioxide. I'm not a science genius, right? All I know is if you put the positive electrode in a glass dish, which is unearthed, not earthed because the electricity, no, I found that electricity can pass through glass. For some reason I'm using glass, but I have usually a plastic container underneath. This is my old jar, faithful jar. Has a lot of aluminium oxide in there and copper oxide and zinc oxide too. So this is zinc from my zinc washers. I put some zinc on the washers on the positive electrode in this jar, and then I transferred it through this, and I've washed it a few times, getting some clear, greeny coloured zinc oxide. And in this one, I tried laundry detergent, surf laundry detergent, and it's GANs of some sort. GANs is just a metal particulate. Raising the pH causes other things, like magnesium or whatever is hidden in whatever supply you have. Humus is found in all living things. Humus and GANs are pretty much the same, but the finer monoatomics is the ones that's in the M state. Not too sure what M state is, but I'm guessing M state could be monoatomics. Check this out. This is on my windowsill, and I was making Keshi coils with these big fat copper coils that I had, and I was testing their circuitry and roasting them and cooking them and putting them on the stove and all kinds of things. The thing with the element of the stove, the convection stove, is that it gets too hot, gets red hot, and it's supposed to only go a bluey colour with a flame, a silvery colour. So, apologise if it's a little blurry. My lens, I'm throwing this camera away soon. But I love how it goes on YouTube. So there's the oxidation, and they call it nano coating with the Kishi bunch of group. Right, this bluey stuff that comes out of it, turquoise or whatever the colour's name is. Aqua something or other, I don't know. And I poured some beans in there that I had in this jar here. I constantly fill up hot water being important. Running hot water from the tap. I can't build a jug, so I wouldn't waste my energy. Already wasting energy just getting hot water. And this is the rings left on my washing machine after leaving. I made these free lighting with LED, LED diode light. And I had cups of water, fill with water, because the laundry detergent has to be washed out of it. And you see what you get, probably just the bunches of metals. So that is the same as this, but it had laundry detergent in it, whereas this one is pure zinc. Straight off the washers, may have a little bit of, as you see, a bit of reddening, well, that's copper content. Now, with my electric circuit, I had one copper wire, one zinc washer. And this has zinc in the liquid, and zinc on the bottom, and copper at the top. So shouldn't they be producing charge? So there must be a way I can find out what that charge is. And the answer is with a pH meter. So, excuse me, I'm going to go get my pH meter, which my special one for future will use. And I'll just film in the floor. Yay! Awesome camera work. I'm going to check out the ppm as well. I've got this temperature and ppm meter thing. I'm just walking, so sorry if the camera works shit. I'll take the camera with me. So here it is. Here's my pH meter, 009, pin type of pH meter. And it's yellow. And you have a tuning thing, and you have to actually sync it up with these acids that you get in packets. They are particular pHs. So, what you do, switch on the top, and it should say a whole bunch of numbers. That's it, just trying to get the pH, and it should race up as quick as possible. What you do is you just stick it in with a grid, and you close and see, it's 10.2 pH. So our water here during the winter is sometimes around that anyway. Okay, so the laundry detergent one, let's see what that is. That's 10.2 pH. I've done a lot of washing that. So rinse it off with the tap water. Our tap water is 8.9. And then we look at the zinc, the pure zinc. What is the pH? Parts per hydrogens, 8.7. So it's low in pH. And that's nice to know, isn't it? So I need to lit it up again and get out the pH meter before the video runs out. I've got 50 seconds. Okay, so here it is. Here's my metal detecting ppm meter. How much metal content does it have, ppm meter? In this silver gold coated doohickey. And it says 3 ppm. That's very low and very irregular. What about in the zinc? Nano zinc. It's 724 parts of metal. Ooh, it's high. Let's try out in this one with the laundry detergent. It's 250, 180. What? It was 200 before. So it's in the hundreds, 180. Wow.